What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I am a person, as you brothers know, that participates in what you would consider the pro-black community. And I live in Africa. I participate with helping African Americans come back to Africa. I live this lifestyle, okay? And in order for you to live this lifestyle, which I have embarked upon in the last few years, there are certain things that must remain true for you to do it. 95% of which I would consider hardcore pro-blacks believe that black people are best for each other. So you will never hear hard-body pro-blacks pushing interracial relationship, okay? There is no Pan-African person from the diaspora that I know that is respected that lives on the continent of Africa with a white wife, or a black woman with a white man, or non-black person. It's just not gonna be respected in the community, all right? Not that anything is wrong with it, but those talking points that you're trying to talk about will make you hypocritical, okay? Also, a person that is, let me just say, in the LGBTQ. And again, that's a personal choice. But most hardcore pro-blacks would not want, okay, that sort of teaching in the community, even though doesn't mean that anybody hates that. But these are just certain things that you're gonna see, right? And Dr. Umar Johnson definitely represents those two teachings, especially the first one, okay? Which is you should not be dealing with non-black women, okay? Now, Dr. Umar Johnson has come out in the defense of Shannon Sharpe, and he always is teaching black men that you should never deal with, with Caucasian women or non-black women.
I know for a fact I'm gonna marry a black woman, but some white women are fine. They got some, naturally some of them have those hips. Naturally, they look beautiful. What's the issue with a black man such as myself? If I know that I'm going to end up with a black woman and have black kids, what's the issue with dating a Sarah or a Jennifer just for a little bit?
When the vegetarian goes into the supermarket, you don't think they mouth waters at them ribs, that chicken, them shrimp, them deviled eggs, that mac and cheese, the greens with the turkey juice? They want some, but why don't they? Because it's not in the best interest of my health. So even if you recognize a white woman may be attractive, it's not within the best interest of the long-term health of the black community for you to marry her, date her, cohabitate. Because even if you date her, what are you sending? What is the message you're sending to all the beautiful young African girls, queens, and princesses in the community?
But Mr. Charleston White, who has now spoken up on the Shannon Sharpe situation, has decided to then talk about this, okay? And he has a few choice words for Dr. Umar Johnson.
I think Dr. Umar Johnson secretly watch a white girl do it. You're talking about man slang that wherever he can slang it. White hoe, black, Mexican hoe, Chinese hoe, and even a folks in prison like they women. You can't tell where to put his. You ain't got no say so in what to do with this. Dr. Umar Johnson wrong in the trying to shame a for white hoe. And listen, you might not ever had a white, but don't nobody love a who love man. Something black girls ain't gonna do. They gonna say, I ain't gonna do that. White girls ain't got no limits. See, especially when they like. Dr. Umar Johnson is confused. We don't know what college he graduated from. We ain't seen now. Hey, I went to school with Dr. Umar Johnson. We ain't never seen him have an office where he got a sign-in sheet. Doctor's office got a sign-in sheet. Every doctor's office got a sign-in sheet, your name and your time and the appointment time. Time you got.
I've been thinking on some like, bro, I feel like some people be bots.
Dr. Umar is a bot. And Dr. Umar got a daughter he didn't take care of. Who ain't took care of his kids can't say shit to the community. If you got a kid anywhere that feel neglected by you, too much you can come hoorah and say to white folks, and you done mistreated a baby over here, go heal that baby's pain. You gotta go talk to that pain, then you come talk to us. Cause think about the here who done raised their babies. You done run off on the baby. And you done put a baby in.
So let me deal with this. A lot of problems in the pro-black society with people like Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm gonna tell you the real issue that many folk have with him is that Dr. Umar Johnson wants to be a leader, but Dr. Umar doesn't understand what leadership is all about. He doesn't understand what leadership is all about. And you cannot come out and say that, you know what, you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z with white women. But then the issue is this. When we find you or we catch you in lies, you're not taking care of black women yourself, right? It's one thing to preach something, but then if you're not practicing it, then you can't tell nobody what to do. You can't tell nobody what to do at all. You can't tell nobody who's even gay or bisexual, and you're not living by what you're doing. So how is it that you can talk to somebody else? And this tends to be a problem a lot. Especially, I'm gonna just tell you this, when you talk about pro-blacks, this is what happens all the time. Pro-blacks are very big on telling you, you need to not be dealing with the white women. And then when you find them, what they doing? They scamming. I don't know how many pro-blacks do we have that are scamming all the time, okay? I'm talking about scam, mean, lying, dusty, doing this and doing that. This is all the time you're seeing them do this, okay? This is a lot, family. I mean, this is a lot, family. You see it happen all the time. And this is why don't nobody respect Dr. Umar Johnson. Because as men, we have to live about what we're talking about, you know? If we are saying that, you know, we don't want you with these white women, then as a black man, you gotta be protecting your black women. You can't tell the black man not to go out and deal with the white woman, and then you got daughters that you're not taking care of, brother. I'm sorry. This is why a lot of black men withdrew their support. I remember Obsidian Media Network, 2015, used to be a staunch supporter of Dr. Umar. D. Durrell, I call him Unc, out of Houston, Texas, was a staunch supporter of Umar. Umar had a lot of black male support. But when men realized that the guy was not doing what he was supposed to be doing, it's hard to support that. Because why? You can't support liars. It's impossible to support liars, guys who not doing the job. And you're steadily always telling somebody what they're supposed to do. And your daughters are saying, he the deadbeat dad. He ain't taking care of me. Okay. But you want black men to take care of black women, but you ain't taking care of your own daughter. You got two of them. You ain't never married a black woman yourself. You got every excuse. But when it's about you, you got an excuse out of it, right? But you want to hold somebody else accountable, but nobody can hold you accountable. Don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. Okay? And black men feel that, hey, I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do anyway, and you can't stop me. And that's exactly what many of these fans do. So guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate it for all you do. Share the bell. We're out.